Hi guys, welcome back to another season 15 review. I am Maddy Morphosis.
And I am Miss Liza, and today we are reviewing the 200th episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, and this is another ball, which is a little traumatic for me, but I will endure it for you.
The balls are my favorite episode.
You do love balls.
I do love balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know me.
I thought there was a lot of really great looks this episode and a lot not so great looks, but we will dissect those. Because there's so many looks to dissect, we're not going to talk a whole lot about the rest of the substance, and we're really just going to be doing a lot of outfit reviews and then review like the lip sync.
Yes.
So with that, let's get into this episode.
So the three categories for the 200th very special ball is the crystal ball. So for the first category, they get to bring a look from home, and it is a recreation of RuPaul's classic racer look.
Which I felt they did that with the promo, but whatever.
I agree. I felt like it was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, right.
And the second look they also get to bring from home is a recreation of their favorite ball category from a prior season. And then the third look, which they had to make in the workroom, was a eleganza look based in crystallize. It's very Kennedy Davenport. They had to make a look out of the fabric and the embellishments that were found in the workroom. But
before the queens can get into the outfits and everything, they first have to do their mini challenge, which is another photobomb photo shoot.
Yay, original.
I'm
tired.
I don't like these. I don't know, like, who are these for?
They're silly. I mean, I guess people like silly things.
Yeah.
And I guess we should be glad that we're getting mini challenges again. But I mean, I don't like this one.
Yeah. Not a vibe.
Not a vibe.
I mean, good job, Anitra.
Yeah, $2,500.
Another win. It's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money just for a mini challenge.
I will say, though, some of the queens look really good considering they were given supposedly 15 minutes to paint.
Yeah.
Some of them look better than...
Stop.
I'll stop there.
Ah!
Anyways, new year, new us. We're kind. We're congenial. This is a kinder and gentler dynamic duo.
Yeah.
After that, after Anitra wins her big cash money prize, she also has an emotional moment in the workroom.
Yeah, I was not prepared for crying, to be bawling.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, she's gonna talk a little bit about her history and, you know, like her coming out, but I wasn't expecting it to be so incredibly like emotional for me, obviously for Anitra, but also for the viewers. It was very, I don't know, you could feel it. Like her reaction, even so many years ago, is just like a visceral pain, you know?
And like, even with like the run times, they didn't cut any of it out. Because just when you think the moment has subsided and it's like been let out, there's like more to it. It keeps going.
It just keeps getting like...
It was very emotional.
It was very emotional. It was very sad. And like, it makes me so sad. And
yeah, but we won't dwell on it too long because this is the fun episode. We're having fun, right?
Yeah, we're having so much fun.
We're having fun.
That is so sad.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a very emotional moment. Starting off, this is a very Anitra heavy episode.
Yeah, good for her.
A lot going on, ups and downs, emotional roller coaster.
At that time, I feel like they have just like taken a magic eraser and just scrubbed her out of the first half of the season. So I'm glad that she's getting screen time because she really deserves it.
Yeah, but it's at our...
But damn.
it's at our emotional
damage.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
And with that, we move to the runway. But again, we're not done yet because in honor of the 200th episode, RuPaul has blessed us with another hit single. He
has blown the dust off of his dancing boots, and he is here to give it to you.
RuPaul style. Yeah, it was fun. The song was catchy enough. Okay. The performance was very Miss Gay US of A classic in talent.
Yeah, where it's like you have like 4 dancers that do all the dancing for you, and then you just kind of stand there and...
She's still moving though. She didn't have to do all that, but she did it for us.
I think she did it for her.
I don't think she had. Well, she could have sat in a chair, honestly.
Have you ever heard of this song before? No.
She could have put the single on any point.
Nobody.
She didn't have to perform it.
Nobody has heard of this song. It was for her own promotional reasons.
She took off her sweatpants and actually had her padded legs come out and like do this little dance, little jig for us.
I still haven't seen the back of her.
That's true. She didn't. I don't think she turned around during this lip sync, did she?
No, she did not.
I'll review the clips, but yeah, I don't think she did.
She's being held together. by clothespins.
There's actually another dancer back there just like
holding everything
just holding
in.
on. Yeah. And with that, we finally get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, which is the runway. And we have a lot of looks to get through, so we are going to bust through
these balls.
So first up, the queens are remaking RuPaul's famous racer outfit. I think this is a terrible choice for a runway.
I thought it was really basic, and like RuPaul only had 2 racer looks, so like you either followed the prompt and you look exactly like everybody else, or you went outside the prompt and then it just didn't fit the category.
Yeah.
Or the assignment.
I don't know. I mean, I get it.
I thought it was boring.
I don't know. I would have liked if they went a little more vague with it, just kind of like
streetwear.
Well, yeah, streetwear, motocrossy, because then you can get more fun things like their promo. Maybe you have someone come out as like a transformer. I don't know.
I thought it was fun. Like some of these queens look really nice. It's the fun look, but it's just to me is kind of boring. Like there's not a lot of room for like individualized interpretations. So
yeah.
Meh.
But we're gonna jump into them.
First up, we have Mistress Isabelle Brooks.
She is recreating RuPaul's famous red racer outfit. I thought it was a really cute idea. Instead of doing like the little patches and stuff, she did kind of like sayings from like other big girls. Again, because of the category itself, I don't like the outfit. It's just a racer outfit, but that is not her fault. That is the category. Yeah. But as far as what she did with it, I like the concept.
I like the concept too. I wish like the patches are giving just kind of like
bumper stickers.
Bumper sticker, like randomly placed kind of thing. But I think it's a really cute idea. I like the concept. I think it's cute that she has like other big girl sayings on it. I don't know.
All the words on her are sayings from like other plus size queens. But like if I would like, with like the idea of the outfit being racer and like these long sayings, I would have assumed it was bumper stickers if I didn't like lean in. It's giving very baby on board, my other ride is your dad energy.
Not that.
Yeah, you know, just like the bumper stickers.
Yeah, one of them is
her horny.
One is her political party affiliation.
Yeah. But she looks great. The makeup is always amazing. I love that she went like the really big blonde hair with this. I like her in the big hair.
I do love Mistress in the big hair.
Yeah, it's good.
The idea of imagining a Mistress in a flat hair just like short circuits my brain.
That's the 7th ring of hell.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel
I agree.
wrong.
Up next, we have Spice.
It's a cute look. It feels a little like Avenue. If it was not for the extra little bit of like checkered flag she put like on the boots and stuff, it would have felt just kind of like a sexy drive-through worker.
Yeah, she does kind of look like a vintage drive-through worker, huh? With like the visor.
But again, this category sucks. So I'm not going to hold it too much against her. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of it.
I liked it.
I didn't dislike it, but again, I just hate this category.
I think it looks cute. I like the checkered and stuff. Like I like the throwback with the ding-a-ling. I do think that the dress itself does look a little Halloween costume. I think she used like, or whoever her designer was, used a 4-way stretch, really shiny fabric. And I feel like those fabrics tend to look a little on, you know, the cheaper side. But I do like the cohesiveness of everything. I think she looks really nice. I thought it was decent.
Up next is LUXX.
I think this is fine. I really just don't like this category, honestly.
I honestly like this one more than the other two.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's different. It's not just kind of like racer outfit. It's
not different. It's just the racer outfit cut into a 2-piece with some boots.
But it's different. I like it. What do you mean?
Exactly.
Not you oversimplifying, but you like Spices and she looked like she's like a drive-through worker.
I guess.
Again, we don't like the category, but I thought this was like one of the better ones of it, as far as like, because it's a little more out of the box, a little bit different. You know, she's taken the inspiration from like one of the looks and just like putting her own like version of it. It's like her own like era.
I guess so. I think she looks really great. Don't get me wrong. Like I like the look. I think she looks great. It's just, I just really don't like this category, I think, honestly. I think all of my opinions are probably going to be negative because I don't like the, I think she looks great. I think she looks great.
And this is my favorite of like the 3 so far. The silence is deafening.
I don't know. I think she looks really nice, but to me, it's just like a 2-piece version of the costume RuPaul wore. Up next, we have MARCIA.
I think it's cute. I like the little skirt thingy she has going. I like the pastels. She had a helmet. Props.
Yeah, I think this is like, I just really don't like this prompt. But this is a thing where it's like LUXX and Mistress went very literal with the 2 promos. And it was kind of boring, you know?
Yeah.
But Marcia went outside the box, but then at that point, I feel like it doesn't fit the, you know, what you were tasked to do.
Yeah.
They said recreate RuPaul's look. I've never seen RuPaul in pastel checkered print.
Yeah. I think she did this more like, if you were to RuPaul making your own checkered look, what would you do, Marcia? And she's like, pastels.
Pastels. I think she looks really cute. I like that hair on her a lot.
I like the bigger hair on her.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cute enough look.
It's
I don't have a lot to say about it.
I don't either.
Yeah. Up next is SALINA Titties.
I think this look is really fun. I really like the blue, even though, you know, RuPaul didn't wear blue, but it's whatever. I think this, though, is like almost every runway that SALINA has brought. I've had a huge issues with the fit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I understand that it's supposed to be oversized, baggy, but it's not flattering for her.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this for two reasons. One is the fit. I think if you're going to go for this really baggy look, if you like really cinched in the waist, just to like add like a big dimension. So you have like, you know, it's still baggy, but it comes from like a centered point. Just give like more hourglassy so it doesn't look big and frumpy.
Right.
The other thing, I think if you're going to do a look like this, SALINA does a lot of big, bulky looks. And I think with that, you really need like big hair to go with it.
Yeah.
I think like this look, like the slick back hair, or like the, you know, the tight ponytail with like a really baggy look, because you know she has like a larger frame, and it just looks very bottom heavy and just like a little head poking out.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't even think about that, but I think if she had a big like vertical of some sort hair,
I think
it would have pulled her out enough that it would look a lot more flattering.
I think if that ponytail was just like, you can still keep it tight, but if the ponytail itself was like big and curly, like a double
stacked curly ponytail.
I think it really would have made the look like so much better. I like that she's going with her own like concept of it. Same thing with Marcia, where she's doing like, if I was RuPaul doing my version of this, it's very her. It's a little bit different. It's more out of the box. Again, the same issue I have with SALINA stuff. I love the ideas, love the concepts. Not the biggest fan of the execution.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And as someone that has great ideas and bad execution, I get it. I feel seen by this, but it's not one of my favorite looks.
Up next, we have Malaysia Baby Doll, Baby Doll, Baby Doll, Baby Doll Fox.
I hate it. So I think she looks good. Her body looks great, like the skin type. Again, this runway category is kind of hard to work with. Trying to make something extravagant and crazy and fun. But I felt with this, it's a very simple bodysuit, and then like the little stickers up top felt kind of like an afterthought. If she was not holding a motorcycle helmet, I would have not guessed this was anything racery.
Yeah, you're right. If she didn't have the helmet, I wouldn't have guessed racer at all either. I think she looks really nice. I just think the garment is really plain. Yeah.
I think this is like a really fun performance outfit, but it's nice to see her not in a gown.
Yeah, this is the first time I think that she hasn't worn a gown. And I was going to say that too. Like, it's really nice to see her have some shape, you know, and wear something. I didn't know she could wear heels that high because we haven't seen her feet all season. Has she been wearing shoes? I don't know. But it's nice to see her in something that isn't a gown. I'm going to be really sad if next week she's wearing a gown again.
She probably will be.
She probably will.
But yeah, again, like, I'm glad to see her not in a gown, something very different. I wish we would show more of this because she has like a really great padding, really great body.
Yeah, her body looks amazing. And I think it's so flattering. Like, her proportions are fantastic in this outfit.
Yeah.
I really like the hair too.
Yeah, I think she looks good. The outfit itself, I think, is just kind of meh.
Meh, yeah.
Up next is LOOSEY Look.
I think this look is very fun. It's not giving me racer though, even though she's wearing a helmet. I don't know why it's not giving me racer, but it isn't. Yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of elements just kind of thrown together. It doesn't give me a cohesive thing. Same thing, like if it was not for a helmet, I would not gotten racer at all.
Yeah, like I just don't understand.
She's trying to be like playful because she has like the big ponytail, like the heart, little bows. But it just isn't clicking for me.
Yeah, it's not clicking for me either. Like I think it's fun.
Looking at it.
I don't either.
I don't like looking at it.
I don't either. I think it's like, it's very like, it's almost like futuristic kind of vibe, I think is what she was going for. I think I've said what I need to say.
Yeah, I don't know what it's given, but it's not giving it to me, I think, as you once said.
Yeah, I don't know who she's giving it to, but it's not me.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just a chaotic mess. I don't like it.
Onward!
Elements of it are great, but it's all together, it's a lot.
Yeah, I think it's just too busy and it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, personally. Up next, we have SASHA Look.
Where I was saying that I was glad Malaysia was not wearing a gown, I am glad Sasha's wearing a gown, because with her being like such like a body queen, I would have expected more of like another like cat suit or something. But I like the direction she went with. I like, same reason that I liked LUXX's so much, because it was like a different silhouette as a play on the cat suit. I like that this is like a gown moment, like the two-piece. She's showing her body where it needs to. She's showing some gown moment in other places. I really like this look. I'm not the biggest fan of like the very plain pink fabric, but other than that, I really like it.
I agree with everything you said. I really appreciate that, like, in a category like this, I feel like I would have expected Sasha to go kind of like streetwear, like a lot of skin showing, almost like those girls that like hold the sign up at like wrestling matches.
Yeah.
You know? I would have expected her to do something like that, but I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. I agree with you. I don't love just the completely plain pink fabric, but I think it works here and I think she looks great.
Yeah. Or if it was pink, I wish it was like a latexy.
Ooh, latex would have looked really hot.
Yeah. It's one of my top couple looks.
Yeah, me too.
On this category.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. Up next is ANETRA.
I love the cohesiveness of like the green with the green in her hair, but I just really don't love this look. Like, I think she looks great, don't get me wrong, but this is giving me Fashion Nova. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's like what happens when you order a Shigo costume off AliExpress.
Yeah.
But I think my theory with this is that because she works with the other girls at Piranha, they have to have their own outfits all the time with certain color themes. I think she took a green outfit that she had and put a bunch of patches on it to make like an outfit that worked for the category. It's a good look to look at. It's fun. I think it's nothing I can really talk about it other than the fact that it's like very simple. The shoes are fun.
I really like this.
I like the shoes.
The heel on the shoe is really cute. I think she looks fantastic, but to me it's very basic. Like it's just a catsuit with some patches.
Yeah, I really think she repurposed a performance outfit from where she works, and same thing with her next outfit, which we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, don't hate it, don't love it.
Don't love it. The next category in our ball is your favorite ball. So the queens got to recreate a look from their favorite ball from a prior season. So first we have Mistress Isabel Brooks, and she chose the bag ball.
No, she did the ball.
The ball. Yeah, she did the ball.
The ball.
The ball.
Yeah. Yep. I like this look. This is not something I would have expected from Mistress, but I think it's a lot of fun. I would love something like this. I'm sad I didn't wear it first.
I think she looks good. I don't love the shape of her head.
Oh, it's kind of like pinheady.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just throwing me off a little bit. But I think it's really fun. It's very different. Like you said, I would not have expected Mistress to wear this, which is why I'm glad she did. You know, but I think she looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite look of the night. I really liked. Oh, what? No, top 3. I really like this look. I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun.
Looks great.
Up next, representing the bag ball, is MARCIA.
I think this look is really cute. I like the monochromatic aspect of it, but to me, it's a little too close to her skin tone. It just, like, everything about it is, like, tan or beige. Like, even her, like, I don't know, like her, I don't know.
Yeah.
You looked at me funny.
No, I'm just looking at you.
Okay.
I have to, like, turn like this in the outfit, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, circumstances.
Anyway, I think that the look is cute. I like the concept with, like, the milkmaid kind of, like, on the prairie. I think it's really cute.
Yeah, I think it's a really cute look. Like I said, like the bonnet, little pigtails, and like the fact that it's all made with these little bags. She has a concept. She executed it well. Something does feel like it's missing, and I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad look. Solid look.
I liked it.
It's solid.
Up next, we have Malaysia Baby Doll Fox, who chose the hair ball.
I think with her being a hairstylist, it's really smart for her to do something with hair. A lot of the stuff in the outfit is styled well. I don't like the look of some things. Like, the cover-up is kind of bulky, hard to look at. But once it comes off, the dress with the way the hair falls, it kind of doesn't really accentuate her silhouette that well. But it's a really fun outfit.
I do think it's a really fun outfit. I agree with you, though. Like, I don't think the shape of it looks very good on her. Like, it is very square. And since she tried to incorporate so many different aspects of hair with, like, the drapery and then the fringe and then the braiding, it all feels very bulky. And I think if she would have, you know, made some of the aspects smaller or completely gotten rid of them, it would have been a lot more stylish, more fashionable.
Yeah. Something about the silhouette is weird, but the hair is really amazing. And I
Cool.
think how all the colors fall, like everything, like the black and whites, all go where they're supposed to go. But it's something does seem like it's missing. It's a really fun look though.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's probably one of my favorites. Like I think the execution could have been better.
Yeah.
But it is one of my favorites because I like the concept a lot.
I'm being nitpicky just because there's a lot of really fun looks in this episode, but I really like this look, even though I complain about the silhouette. Yeah, I like it. Up next, doing the ball again, is Spice.
I think this look is really cute. I know she got a lot of hate for it, but I thought it was really cute. Like, yeah, it's an outfit with pom-poms on it, but I think that it looks really good. I like the styling of it. I think the balls in her hair are really cute. I thought it was adorable.
Yeah, I thought it was a really cute look. I was surprised that they didn't like it so much either. I thought it was really fun. I think the only thing I would have done different is maybe put like a brighter color in there, like a white or a yellow, just kind of break up. Because, you know, like the dark purple, light purple, black does kind of like fade into each other a little bit. And I think like a white or yellow would have really popped. But, you know, again, like I thought it was really, really cute.
I thought it was really cute too.
Yeah, I don't know what the judges are on.
Up next, we have SALINA Look, and she did the money ball.
Same problem I always have. I love the idea, hate the execution. She's going for like a palm tree, like the EBT, like the money and stuff. But it's just a little too bulky. I kind of don't get, like, I can kind of get a tree from it, but not like 100%. And I like that she's wearing a big hair at least.
Yeah, I love the hair.
Yeah.
Hope you win. I think that, yeah. I don't know, it's just so bulky. Like everything about it is just swallowing her. Like she has no shape. I'm about to
go in.
No, I don't want to.
Get into the weeds.
I don't want to.
Get into the weeds.
Get into it, girl. But like she has no shape. Everything is just completely swallowing her. It doesn't look like she can move very comfortably in it. She doesn't look very confident. Like I really love the idea of it with the EBT with her face on it. But I'm not getting palm tree and I don't like the garment.
Yeah. Love the concept. I think she's focused on the wrong things too much because the fact she went in so detailed to print her face and all the things, but then she didn't do something to kind of bring the silhouette in or bring like, even if the green went out, like, I don't know.
I agree. That's such a good point because I think that she's focusing on the wrong things also. Like the individual detail in all of her outfits, even from past episodes, she puts a lot of thought into what she's wearing and what she wants to say with what she's wearing, but the look just kind of overall really suffers.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't love it.
Yeah. Up next is LOOSEY Look.
I think this is a bad look. It's dog poo bags that are...
This look is dog shit.
Yes. Yeah, I don't like it. I think it's really plain. She looks like a milkmaid. And I think that the scrunched up dog poo bags just aren't, they're not adding what she thinks she's adding.
Yeah. Like MARCIA was a literal milkmaid, but it was more exciting than this.
Yeah.
But something happened. Something happened. No, something happened with this because this is not the kind of silhouette. This is not what she normally does. And like her drag is very polished, well thought out, done very well typically. And this is a Ross Dress for Less dress with like a little cinching in the middle that she glued a bunch of dog bags. It looks like she just like got stuck with a bunch of candy wrappers.
Yeah.
I think something happened.
She looks like a sucker that fell on the ground.
Yeah. I think in my theory, something happened with her original look, and this was like something she had to throw together last minute. Because this is not with, even if she's doing like doggy bags, I would have expected her to do something more. This doesn't add up for me.
Yeah, and I know that they're not allowed to say something negative about their own runways whenever you're in confessionals.
Yeah.
I know you're not allowed to do that, but like even in Untucked, she seemed pretty sure that it was a beautiful look. The fumes must have gotten to her because I don't know, it's just like you said, it's very unfinished. It literally is a dress with just scrunched up bags on it.
Even her shoes don't match it. There's nude shoes. And I feel like if this was the look that she was brought and she was confident about, her runway look, she would have like even had a shoe to match it. I just really believe that this was not what she intended to do.
I hope not.
And if she was, she should have gone home. This is not adding up for me. This is my least favorite look of the night.
Yeah, me too. And it's definitely my least favorite look from Lucy because I feel like I really like her drag most of the time, but this is just not it.
Up next, also doing the hairball, is LUXX.
I think she looks absolutely phenomenal. This is a recreation of a Terry Mugler look. This is probably one of my favorite looks of the night. Like, I know it's just a recreation of another look, but I think she looks great.
I just realized it's called the hairball because it's like a hairball.
Yeah, that's the pun.
Yeah, I don't know why I never noticed. Anyway, yeah, no, she looks really great. She is cinched. I know Violet Chachki is very proud right
20
now.
20 inches.
Yeah.
What the
But
fuck?
to be fair, we also know that she is not the best at measuring inches, as we learned in the hair debacle. So, once we get a measuring tape, we'll be the judge of that. But yeah, she looks amazing. Everything falls where it needs to. Like, it's minimalist where it should be. It's got some extra coverage. I don't have anything bad to say about this look. It's one of my favorite looks of the night. I really enjoyed it.
It looks great.
Yeah, she has body in this episode. And she got her red bottoms.
I was about
on,
to
too.
say, I saw the Louboutins.
money.
I was like, okay. She is smoking the competition. She is Sasha Colby.
Yeah, this is the god that Georges was worshiping during whenever she did the weed look. This is like the evolved version of that. Pokemon Evolution. Again, yeah, this is a really good look. It's not something I would have expected from Sasha. It does show a little bit of body, but it's also very camp. I really like this look. I wish I had something like this.
I think it's really fun. So she's doing the bag ball, and she is a dime bag. For people that don't get the joke, I didn't get the joke because I'm a woman of Christ. I don't do the marijuana.
Yeah, you don't smoke the devil's lettuce.
Yeah, good Christian woman. But she's a dime bag, and I thought that was really, really fun, really cute. And it looks like the blunt on her head is on, like, she must have a light in there or something.
Oh, no, she said she did. She had a red light in there.
Because it looks like it's actually lit. Like, it's really cool.
Yeah, no, like everything, like the hair kind of goes with it. The outfit itself, like the silhouette is still good, but it's still playful. If I had to do one tiny critique, a different shoe. But other than that,
I was about to say, I wish the shoes were
like a green shoe or, yeah.
I wish the shoes were green, but that's such a tiny thing because everything else looks immaculate.
Yeah. Up next, we have ANETRA.
So ANETRA chose to do the candy ball, and I think that she is supposed to be like, you know, those gift wrapped like things you get from people that have like that clear plastic on it, like you get around like Easter. I think that's what she's supposed to be doing because she's just supposed to be like covered in candy, and then she has like the plastic stuff on her shoulder. I don't love it. I am an ANETRA apologist, but
yeah,
I don't love it.
No excuses for this one though.
Yeah.
So the same thing I said for last one. I think this is an outfit she had for a performance outfit at Piranha, and I think she just needed an outfit, so she glued like a bunch of random candy things to it and called it a day. Because we know she can sew, we know she can make some stuff, and this doesn't track as well. It seems very like haphazardly thrown together. This is one of my least favorite looks of the night. She looks great. She sells it really well.
Yeah, she seems really confident in it. But it's not good for me. Call me diabetic because I don't want any of that candy. And the final category of tonight's ball is the crystal ball. The queens had to create a look in just one night with the things that they were supplied in the workroom.
Crystal Eleganza.
Eleganza.
And first up, we have Mistress Isabel Brooks.
I think she looks fantastic. I really like the beaded fringe kind of stuff on her arms. I really appreciate that she wore her breastplate, but she created something to cover up the lines of her breastplate still.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Yes, that is a huge pet peeve of mine whenever somebody wears a breastplate and you can see the lines. It just takes me out of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to think those titties are yours.
Yeah.
You know?
Convince me. The proportions are right. Proportionizing, it does seem like it's very like busy with like the trim around the bottom and the top, but there's like nothing in the middle. I wish there was like something there to kind of break that silhouette because it's just a lot of barren land.
I agree.
But other than that, she looks really amazing. To say about it.
That's it. That means we don't have anything else to say. Up next, we have Spice.
So I really think last week was Spice's episode to go home. I do not think she should have been in the bottom this week. I think her ball look was cute. Her racer outfit was cute. And this is not a bottom look to me.
It's not
I thought
to
it was
me
fine.
either. I thought it was fine.
They're saying it was like too simple of a skirt, and then it was just kind of like a piece of fabric. But it's like she did all this lacing up the side. The length was good. The top was really good. It matched the hair. This is not a bad look.
No, I thought this was a cute look.
Yeah.
Even like I think she did a great job. Like, and it really upsets me because she's taking the judges' critiques and implementing it to what she's doing.
Yeah.
But then they still put her in the bottom, which
Yeah.
I mean, but I think she looks really cute. I like the top corset with the disco ball, and it ties into her little disco ball purse. I think she looks phenomenal, and I don't think she deserved to be in the bottom.
And the purse matches the earrings. If you want to say she's in the bottom because of her looks on the runway, I disagree entirely. I think the only way to justify her being in the bottom is if you would say the way she sold it on the runway. Because of the fact that she wasn't doing her little trot, she's trying something new. She looked very uncomfortable the whole time. And she looked very just like out of place.
She does look very
If you want to put her in the bottom based on not being able to sell the garments, fair. But as far as the looks themselves, I think they're fine.
I agree.
Yeah, you look great. You did a good job, Spice. Don't let those mean judges tell you differently. You should have gone home last week, but by the grace of God, you're here getting bullied by the judges.
Yeah.
Up next is MARCIA.
Okay, so in Untucked, she was like, this look is so creative and out of the box. I think it's amazing. I don't know why I'm not in the top. But it's just a leotard with tights that are boot covers. I think she looks really cute. I think it's a well-constructed garment, but it is just a leotard with a tutu.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think she looks really amazing, but it's not one of my favorite looks. It's not the most creative. It's not the most technically impressive. I do like the boot covers, though. The fact that they go all the way up to there, and that they stay there. They're not like kind of running down.
It is impressive that they're not falling down.
Yeah. I
think she looks really good. I just don't think that it's like as creative as she was trying to make it seem.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm saying. Like,
she almost had the same confidence as LUXX, but not the same outfit as LUXX.
Right. So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. But we love unbridled confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. I love the delusion.
Delusion. Convince yourself. I like the little stone, the little hoo-ha stone.
On her lady bits.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's her like, pearl.
Little boop.
Her little pearl.
Her little gem.
Her hidden gem.
Family jewel.
Uncut gem. Up next, we have Malaysia Baby Doll Fox.
Okay, so the judges are reading Spice for saying that it's a piece of fabric that's like not hemmed and stuff. This gown is the same way. Like you could see the unhemmed line like on the neck and the bottom. And as a pageant girl, Malaysia knows better. That is not an appropriate length for that dress. It should just
kiss the ground.
Should kiss the ground. Yeah. She was wearing a high heel though, so maybe she wasn't expecting it to go that high with like body and everything. I think she did a good job like breaking up the silhouette. A lot of times she either needs something in the middle or has like that ginormous thing. Yeah. So I thought she found a good balance this time. Same problem I had with Mistress though. There was a lot of barren land. I wish she would have done something to accentuate that. Other than that, I thought she did fine.
Yeah, I agree. It's fine. Like to me, it's just a gown that you put some stuff on. I don't know. It's to me.
Thank you for your in-depth
I don't know. Like to me, like you said, it's very barren from the waist down. It's not the right length. I appreciate the fact that Mistress did a gown too that was also a little bit barren, but at least she put something at the bottom. You know, like I think she looks fine. It's very safe for me.
Up next is SALINA Look.
I think she looks really beautiful, and I really like the pattern that she created with the appliques on the satin dress. And in her defense, I will say satin is extremely hard to work with because it's no stretch and there's not a lot of room for mistakes. I think because she chose to do the satin, she didn't have as much wiggle room as some of the other girls did. So she was left in the end with this very plain garment.
Yeah. But she also chose satin.
She did choose satin. And they did tell her in the walkthrough that like satin's a really hard thing to work with. She's like, I got it.
Yeah. I think she looks very pretty. It's a very nice, you know, she looks very pretty. The dress itself, I have issues with. Like the way it falls on her body, it like bunches up really weird in places because it is a hard material to work with. When I complained about her earlier wearing like flat hair, I think it works for this look because it's not like a super big bulky look. I think the length could have been a little bit longer. Same thing with Malaysia's. But overall, I thought she herself looked really pretty. But it's one of my least favorite created workroom looks.
Yeah, I agree.
I actually kind of like it more than Malaysia's, though.
I like it. I was about to say, I like it more than Malaysia's, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, like the overall presentation of it.
Yeah, I think that she looks absolutely gorgeous. And I do like it more than I like Malaysia's, but it is still very plain for me.
Yeah. Up next is LOOSEY Look.
All of these girls, except Mistress, that have worn a gown, they need to put these gowns on with their heels when they're making them. Every single one of these girls,
the mannequins.
Yes, they look like they are about to go through a river. They are high waters, all of them.
Yeah. As someone that was bred for the length of my dress when I went home, I can attest. You know, I know it when I see it. It should be a little longer, which granted, maybe it kind of works for the character. She's runner-up, so maybe the gown being a little frumpy. But I still think that like the judges said, where it cut off, before it went into like the mermaid skirt, it should have gone a hair, just a scotch, just like past the knee.
Yes,
so.
I was about to say it should be at your knee, and that's at like mid-thigh. It just makes her proportions look very like smushed.
Yeah.
And like her body looks nice because her body always looks nice, but the proportioning of it is not very flattering. I do like the character, like the story she's telling. With like the runner-up and like, you know, her crying and stuff, but it's not my favorite.
It's a well enough constructed garment though.
Yeah, I think it looks fine. It's just not my favorite. Up next, we have LUXX.
This was probably my favorite look of the night. I really enjoyed this. I wish she would have got her flowers more. I know she was very confident, thinking she should have won, and I honestly agree. Well, we'll get to that in a moment, but I really like this look. I mean, granted, like she couldn't move in it. It was not a functional look, but it is a very like intricate look. And like whenever she hit that little pose, I was like, oh, she's the winner. I felt that. I felt something when I saw that.
Me too. Like I felt something. I was astounded whenever she walked out and like she made this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How did you make it? It's like, I don't know, it almost looks like crystallized sugar, you know, where it's like she had to like break off pieces of like the larger piece to fit what she needed. So I don't know, this is incredibly creative. It looks absolutely gorgeous. This is so beautiful. And her last design look that she did in a previous design challenge was also really good. So she seems to be like the design queen. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I didn't think this look got the flowers it should have, but
I didn't either.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
I really liked it. Up next is Sasha Colby.
I think Sasha looks really gorgeous. She obviously knows her body, but I will say, I feel like we can't say that like other people's things are unfinished garments whenever she just has 2 panels of fabric and then like put other things on her body. She looks phenomenal, don't get me wrong, but there is not a lot of actual construction of a garment here.
Yeah, I think she herself looks great, but the same thing with it being like the design challenge. It's really busy up top, and like you said, it's just like 2 panels of fabric. She models it well. She looks great in it, but
Sasha could look
technical skills.
Yeah, Sasha could look amazing in a paper bag. Like she looks amazing, but in my opinion, there's not enough actual construction for the task at hand to justify her winning this specific category. Up next, we have ANETRA.
I really like this gown. I thought it was really well done. This is not what I would have expected from her at all. And this is where I'm saying, like, her other 2 looks that she brought from home, I would have expected more from her, considering this is what she can make in the workroom. The fact that she made the skirt look like that, it falls where it should, the length is good, all the crystals and everything are on there. It's given me Godzilla, but make it fashion. I thought she was really good. I would have loved like a bigger hair or even like a high like slick back or something, but I think she looks really beautiful, and I thought she did really great this episode.
Yeah, I thought this was
challenge or runway.
This is a phenomenal look. Like to make this in one day is crazy. You know, like individually gluing each crystal onto the arm and onto the back.
She put that hot glue gun to work.
Yeah, it is a working. Them fumes. Woo! She's probably still high from the E6000. Like it looks amazing. And like you said, like if she can construct this in one day, like her other looks.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you doing that?
That's what I'm saying. It's not tracking.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So she looks phenomenal. Other than LUXX, this was probably my favorite look of the ones that the girls created. Definitely LUXX and then ANETRA.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the end of the crystal ball. What did you think?
I thought they made like some really cute looks. I would expect a little bit more given like the category. It's a category open for like a lot of like opulence, but I think given more time it would have been. But yeah, it's fine.
I think it was fine.
Cute looks.
In the end, there are tops and bottoms. So Miss Sasha Colby ends up winning this challenge. Do you or do you not agree?
I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it.
But I do feel like I think LUXX should have won.
I agree.
I mean, like, well, with Sasha had my favorite of like the choose your own ball looks, and LUXX had my favorite constructed one in the workroom looks, and I liked both of their racer looks.
Yeah.
But with that, they're kind of neck and neck. I would put a lot more weight on like what you made in the workroom, and I wasn't the biggest fan of what Sasha had made. I thought she looked amazing, but wasn't the biggest fan of the actual garment itself. But LUXX's, like, I really liked that.
I really liked LUXX's also. She was probably the winner for me as well. I think that Mistress and Sasha were probably neck and neck for me because I really enjoyed individual aspects of each of their categories. But for me, I liked almost everything about all of LUXX's runways.
Yeah.
So she was definitely the winner in my book.
Yeah.
And in her book.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was surprised she wasn't like one of the top twos, but yeah, she was high. She was safe. So.
Yeah.
Lives to see another day. But you can justify Sasha, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I think she did well enough that you could say that she won.
But as far as the bottom twos, we have LOOSEY Look and then SALINA and Spice in the bottom. Do you agree?
I don't agree. I think Spice did fine.
Yeah.
I think she did fine. Like, I don't know. Like, I think her looks were really, really good for the first two. And then the one that she constructed in the workroom, was it the most opulent thing in the world? No. But I thought it was just fine. I thought she deserved like a low safe, you know, kind of situation. In my mind, SALINA and LOOSEY were the ones that should have been in the bottom.
Yeah. I think Spice did okay. Again, if you want to factor in how they modeled it, sure, because Spice was very awkward and looked very uncomfortable the whole time. But it's, you know, SALINA, she had like kind of some frumpier looks that just weren't hitting. LOOSEY's bag ball look, I feel like was unexcusable.
That was so bad.
Her racer look, I didn't enjoy, and the last one was just fine. So I feel like she should have been the bottom.
I agree. I agree.
But we are not the judges. We are not RuPaul. So SALINA and Spice, they have to lip sync to "That's What I Want" by Lil Nas X, which is a very interesting lip sync song. I feel.
There's. I mean, even if you wanted a Lil Nas X song, I feel like there are better Lil Nas X songs.
Okay, so like I have thoughts about the lip sync. Same thing with Spice as before, where I think she is not a performer. She's never really performed for like an audience and stuff, and so she doesn't know what to do. She does kind of just throw a bunch of random stuff at the wall. You know, it's like baby queen behavior. I think SALINA, she gave a good performance for the wrong song. I think what it is like because there are slow parts of the song, she's in a gown, I think she tried to sell the song like it was a ballad.
I mean,
I think if you take
kind of is a ballad though.
Kind of, but like I think with this, there's a lot more room to build up. And she did like a few moments of like kind of like running a little bit or kind of like bigger movements. But overall, like she was really like slower with it. I think if you would have put a different song over this, like an old school, like slow ballad, it would have felt very emotional, but it just didn't quite fit the song.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Because like the song is like, it's like a pop ballad.
Yeah.
So like you should be a little bit, you know, a little bit more oomph behind your things, a little bit faster movement. I think if you put SALINA's performance and Spice's performance together and made a baby, that would be the energy that the song needed. Because like Spice was a little too frantic. Like she was just doing things to do things, seeing what was landing, very uncomfortable in her movements, which to be fair, I think this is like only her like 5th performance ever. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you took SALINA's performance skills with Spice's panache. I think, you know, like I said, that little baby would have been really amazing. But
I thought it was a horrible lip sync.
It was hard to watch.
I thought it was
again,
bad.
It's not that Celine's a bad performer, but I think she went for a very interesting take. I think she probably knew that Spice was going to be kind of chaotic. And so she was like, let me give them something that Spice can't, which is like a lot of emotion.
Yeah, I mean, which is kind of a smart way to go about it. And also, I doubt that gown has a lot of movement.
Yeah.
Like, she probably isn't able to move a lot. So maybe she was really limited on what she could physically do.
Yeah.
And what you said about Spice being, you know, giving a certain thing, like Salina knew what Spice would be bringing to this because it's Spice. So maybe she just wanted to do something very different.
Yeah.
In the end, Salina is the winner and Spice has to go home.
Yeah. I agree with the outcome.
Yeah.
I think with Spice, it was a long time coming. I was surprised she made it through this episode. So, you know.
Surprised she made it through last episode.
I think, you know, given like what she was bringing to the runway, I really thought she was gonna, you know, make it through another episode. And then they put her in the bottom, and I was like, oh, well, bye.
I think she deserved to make it to the next episode because I don't think she should have been in the bottom for this one. But I do think that it was her time to go. Yeah. You know, like, I feel like she could have gone a couple of weeks ago and it would have been fine. But I don't think she deserved it in this instance. Yeah. I think both of them could have gone this lip sync.
Drag them.
It was bad.
Yeah. But with Salina's style, I think she has a lot more to offer in future lip syncs. Yeah. I think she just made a very interesting choice that didn't pan out great. Again, problem I had with her runways. Great ideas, not the best execution. Yes.
I think she did a better job than Spice. So I'm fine with the result. Salina ends up winning and Spice has to trot away.
That is the end of this episode and the end of another review from us. As always, I am Maddy Morphosis.
I am Miss Liza.
Please follow us on social media because we need the validation.
Thank you for watching. We will be back next week with another review. We will not be 2 weeks behind this time.
Yeah, we're caught up now.
We're caught up now.
I've just been too booked and busy. So you know how it is. But yeah, and as always, don't send the queen's hate, you losers.
Oh my god. But yeah. Thank you for watching. We will be back next week, but until then, bye.
Bye, y'all.
My little pony, all in a twinkling, spring is here.